Hi everybody, I'm back here with another recipe. I thought with the holidays rolling around, it's a good time to share my recipe for vegan mashed potatoes. I always tell people one of the most important things you can do for your health is to get dairy out of your diet. So these mashed potatoes aren't going to have any butter, any cream, any milk, no dairy whatsoever. They're super easy, they're really delicious. So I went and bought a 5-pound bag of organic red potatoes, which I have here. You can use any type of potato, russet potato, I don't even know, whatever you like. I like using red potatoes. They're going to be super creamy, they're going to taste great, and most importantly, we don't have to peel these. If there's one thing this lazy girl does not like, it is peeling potatoes. So we're just going to skip that step. I took half the 5-pound bag of red potatoes, which comes out to around 10 or 11 potatoes, and I just put them in a big pot, covered them with water, and then I let them boil. So here it is. I let them boil for about 25 minutes. You just want to be sure that they cook enough that they're soft, so when you stick a fork in there, they're completely soft. I don't think you can really overcook them. You just want to make sure you don't undercook them, because crunchy mashed potatoes is not what we're going for. So once they're boiled and soft, then you just have to strain the water off. So there are my strained, boiled, soft red potatoes. Now I'm going to dump them into a bowl. One almost got away. And then I just use a fork. If you have a potato masher, use a potato masher and just start mashing them up. These are nice and soft, so it's really easy to mash them with a fork. Now I only did the half of the bag because it's just me here. If I cook 5 pounds of potatoes, guess who's going to sit down and eat them all? But if you're making this for Thanksgiving or for having guests over, you can double the recipe, use the whole bag. Alright, so now while these are still really hot, I'm going to add the nutritional yeast. That's what it looks like. It's sort of yellow flakes, and nutritional yeast, I love it. I always have it around. It gives a nice cheesy flavor to dishes. So it's really great for vegans or anybody trying to be healthy and not have dairy or cheese in their diet, because then you still get really great flavor and cheesiness. This is a half a cup. I'm pouring it right over, sprinkling it over the potatoes. And I'm going to add some salt and pepper as well. Go ahead and add it to taste. Then I'm going to mash that up so everything gets well mixed and the nutritional yeast will kind of melt into those hot potatoes. It doesn't have to be completely mixed because we still have to add the coconut milk. And if you're fancier than I am, you can always add things like herbs, some fresh thyme, some roasted garlic, some leeks. This is just the easiest, simplified, lazy girl version of vegan mashed potatoes. And they're still really great. You're going to love them. So once you get that somewhat mixed, we're just going to add some coconut milk. I was sure to shake up the can. And this isn't a time for light coconut milk. For this recipe, we want to use the full fat coconut milk. Because remember, there's no butter, there's no cream. So this is going to give that really, just really delicious comfort food awesomeness with the full fat coconut milk. So I started with just pouring in about 1/3 of the can. And just keep stirring until everything's really combined. Some people like creamier mashed potatoes, some people like chunkier. So I like them pretty creamy personally. They're looking pretty awesome. I'm going to add just a little bit more coconut milk. Because again, I like the mashed potatoes really creamy. Oops. One day I will cook something and not make a huge mess. And then just add more salt and pepper depending if you think they need them or not. So that's all there is to it. These are my vegan mashed potatoes. Just turkey gravy all over these. You can eat them straight. If you need gravy, make sure it's vegan gravy. Or what I'm about to do is cook up some broccoli and balsamic reduction and eat it on top of these potatoes, which I'll have a recipe for you in the future. They're so good. Make these, your guests will never question that they're vegan. You can still be healthy during the holidays, don't worry. So there it is, vegan mashed potatoes. Give it a try, enjoy. I'll see you next time.